Hi, friends. Welcome to another episode of Clearly Thriving. I'm Allison Clay,
And I'm Siri Harkins.
and we are thriving. Clearly.
Clearly.
Siri, what are you drinking today?
I still have some leftover Sonic. I got Diet Coke with coconut and lime syrup.
Nice, nice. I have a nice crisp Diet Dr. Pepper. Eh? Eh? Hopefully.
Yes, we always try.
We try. ASMR.
Yes.
Today is a holiday, so Siri did not have school today. So we have spent the day running amok. Amok, 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 amok.
Yes.
We started off the day at Three Sisters.
Mhm.
Got our seasonal beverages. I had the pumpkin chai latte and I had them make it dirty with espresso. It was pretty good. And then you had,
Yeah, I had their Twilight Bloom latte, so that has rosemary, sage, and lavender. And they can do that with matcha or espresso, but I did espresso, obviously. It
yes,
was pretty
yes,
good.
good.
Hmm.
And then we went to Disneyland, like you do. Um, and we ran amok there.
Yeah, we did a lot of walking and not a lot of rides,
We
which is
did
normal.
we did two rides.
Hmm.
We did Small World and Winnie the Pooh,
Yes.
which is not a lot, but both ones we hadn't done in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, we tried. Oh my gosh, we went to Galactic Grill to eat when we got there. We both have learned some things.
Apparently, they can't make modifications on the seasonal foods, um, which is interesting because we wanted to try the ghost pepper burger. And in its description, it says beef or plant-based, or maybe beef and plant-based patties. So we were like, okay, and I thought I could just ask them to only give me the plant-based one. And the guy was like, oh, they're actually both on there. And I was like, okay, but can I just get it without the beef patty? And he was like, no, like the patty itself is half beef, half veggie.
Like it's a blend.
And I said, oh. And he said, yeah, I don't know why we do that. And I said, yeah, I don't know that either. And then Siri also tried to get the same burger, but you needed it without the cheese.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we can't actually do any modifications to the seasonal items." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Interesting.
So my options were the salad with no cheese or dressing. Um, I could have done like a normal, like the kids' burger. Um, or the plant-based wrap. And so I was like, I'll try the plant-based wrap, whatever. He's like, yeah, the cheese in that is vegan cheese. And I was like, okay, cool. Um, yeah, no, that I like literally a couple bites in, I knew it was gonna make me sick, and it like immediately like went through my entire digestive system, and I had to use the restroom. It was not a good time.
Yeah.
So I don't need that again. I don't
No.
recommend it.
The salad was just mid. It had like the three pieces of chicken on it, tomato that was really out of season. It was only iceberg lettuce and it was mostly vein. Um, the feta and the cucumbers and the red onions were great. Um, but I told Siri as we were walking away, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be hungry again in 45 minutes. And about 45 minutes later, I said, I'm hungry again.
Yeah. So we got Dole
Dole
Whips.
Whips. And we've learned because they right now they don't have the loaded whip, which I'm still confused by because like that's a really popular item. Just keep it. Um, and they always have. They've always like had the seasonal one and then still had that one, but now apparently it's an either or situation. But we've learned that they still have tahine packets.
Mhm.
So I think we both got half pineapple, half strawberry, and then we just like doused that sucker in tahine.
Yes.
And it was really good. It was great, actually.
Yeah, that was one of the better decisions we made today.
Yeah. We walked around both parks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Bought some things, but not really in land.
Well, I got a Maleficent t-shirt in
Oh,
Land.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You did
Yeah.
find that there.
I don't think I bought anything in DCA.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
The jewelry.
Oh yeah, we happened upon a Girls Crew trunk show, which Girls Crew is like a jewelry brand that we really like that makes Disney jewelry, but it's like
It's
independent from Disney.
yeah.
And I got some earrings there that are really cute. They're little ghosties that have Mickey ears on them.
Yeah, they're cute.
I did forget about that.
Yeah, I didn't get anything from there, but we did go to the little Pandora across from Little Mermaid, and I got a just a Pandora ring and then a charm that I've had before. Neither of them are Disney specific, but
Yeah.
you can get your discount on
Yes.
the Pandora stuff. So that's I like to buy Pandora stuff at the parks.
Yeah, for
So
us, that's the way to do it
yeah,
because we get,
a discount.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. Then we walked around.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we went to Sonic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't just like magically acquire this Sonic drink. We did go to one.
Yes, yes. We went to the one that we've been stopping at that's on the way back from Disney.
Yes, across from In Cahoots.
Oh, yeah. Is In Cahoots still a thing or did it close?
It's still a thing.
Oh,
It's just very like underage crowd heavy.
okay. All
Like
right.
they do like they're 18 plus, is what I mean.
Yeah, but still, that's a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went to Sonic, where we learned that you can actually have quite a bit there.
Yeah. Yeah, I can have their chicken strips.
The
I can
hot
have the hot
dogs.
dogs. I can have the corn dogs. I was like, wow, a corn dog? I can eat the corn dog? Really? So that was exciting.
Yeah,
I did not get a corn dog. I got chicken strips or the chicken bites, whatever.
I got mozzarella sticks.
Yes.
Tried and true. Also, apparently, um, I got a text this morning because I'm cool and I get texts from the Sonic. That the four-piece mozzarella sticks were $1.49 today, but then in the app it showed up as like an every Tuesday deal, and I was like,
Yes.
"Will I ever be at a Sonic again on a Tuesday?" Debatable, because we don't find ourselves in Orange County on Tuesdays typically. Um, but good to know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sonic does have like random good deals
yeah,
sometimes. So it's
yeah.
just like there's just not one close enough.
And I really wish there were. Like a lot of times in the last couple of weeks, especially, I've been like working from home and I've hit that like mid-afternoon.
Schlump.
Yeah, where like I don't really want another coffee, but I want like something. And I just wish, and I've texted you and I've texted my mom about it both times it's happened. I wish there was either a Swig or a Sonic that I could drive to without it being a 2 hour commitment.
Yes.
Because like round trip, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, without traffic.
Yeah.
Like, goodness.
But alas, not yet.
Yeah.
And then my mom is always like, well, you know where there are both of those things? Close to my house. And I'm like, yes, well, you know where I am not,
And where I will not be.
where I will not be full time.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Lila would love that actually. She likes the grandparents. Get your hand out of my shirt. You're on the internet. Um,
Lila, be a lady.
like the lady is a train.
Gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. We did see some cute new merch today at Disney.
Yeah, they did have some things. We didn't really like buy a lot.
No.
Nothing like was something I was like, I need that, but I was like, that's cute.
Yeah. Yeah. We weren't super shoppy today,
Yeah.
comparatively.
I didn't need anything.
Yeah. Like, yeah, just vibes.
Yeah, that's all I wanted.
Yeah. I was really appreciative that the day we had park reservations is the day that Jimmy Kimmel is coming back on the air.
Yes.
So that made me feel better.
About being at Disney. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, man, I'm not. It's like we already had the reservations,
Yeah.
but I'm like, what do I do if I don't post on my story?
Yeah, that'll be an interesting show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it because I don't watch him anyway, but
I am interested to see the clips,
yes, that
the
part.
the TikToks tomorrow. Yeah.
I will be going to bed because
Yeah.
I'm tired already.
Yeah, I don't have any form of live television. I don't know if you can watch it live on Disney Plus or Hulu. I have no
I have no
idea.
idea.
Um, I don't know how that works.
No, me neither.
No. So I'll see the clips on TikTok in the morning.
That part.
Yeah. But yay. I do know that there's been a lot of picketing in our neck of the woods because of
Yeah,
that.
which is awesome.
Yeah, because we are very close to Disney Studios, and then we're also pretty close to where he films. And there's been a lot happening at both of those places, so
Hmm.
it's pretty good.
Yes. Which I'm like, we had picketing. Was that last week? That was last week. We had picketing at, oh my gosh, at schools in my district last week because they're still negotiating our contracts right now. So the district is trying to cut our health insurance, which is really a big reason why most of us stay in our jobs. So anyway, the negotiations have not been going well. So I'm worried that we'll have to full on strike. But we did just like a little picketing in the morning before work last week. So that happened. And then we had back to school night, which was just like such a marathon day.
Yeah,
And someone decided that was brilliant to put on a Wednesday when we had full school days Thursday and Friday. Usually you would do like a Thursday night and then the Friday would be like a minimum day or something. That's the norm. Oh my gosh, no, everyone was like dying. Like I felt like I was dying. Thursday was horrific. Like it was so awful to get to work. I was so tired just
yeah,
from like the marathon of like there's not time to go home between work
yeah.
and back to school night. So like Kevin just brought me McDonald's and I ate it with him in his car and then like ran back in and like had to go get ready for parents. Like and then I had parents there the whole 2 hours. So I was like talking, talking, talking. AC didn't work in my room because it's building operated, not room controlled. And I think they had it like just set still to not be like on in the evenings. And
Yeah.
so I'm like melting. Parents are melting. I'm like, this is horrible. I'm just like talking nonstop. I'm like, I have to come back here in less than 12 hours. Like,
That's
this is
disgusting.
awful.
Yeah, no.
And then we had to come back another day. And I'm like, this is even worse. I mean, I felt a little bit better like on the Friday, tired wise, but I was still so exhausted and I had stuff to do Friday night too. So it was like,
Yeah.
I was not a happy person. Like I was very cranky, very tired. I'm like, this is not an ideal representation of myself.
It's been a hard week, okay?
So freaking tired.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's okay. It is what it is.
yeah. It's over now.
Yep.
That part anyway.
There will be more. There will be
Yeah.
other times.
Yeah.
But hopefully they won't have two full fucking school days in a row right after. Because
Yeah.
that was the killer.
Yeah.
A lot of people took off Friday.
Yeah, I get it.
I almost did. I was not feeling the best.
Like that's a really long day.
Yeah. And then just the fact that like if we're not getting adequate sleep, we're more susceptible to getting sick. We're
Yeah.
already in a high risk environment, and a lot of
Yeah.
people have been sick.
Yeah, you
So,
spend literally all day with little germ bots.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
just a crazy time.
And now what do they want to do? Cut your healthcare.
Cut
That's
our
rude.
healthcare. Yeah, make us continue to work
With the germ bots.
with the germ bots, work later hours because it's built into our contract language, and then decide when we get sick they don't want to cover it, even though we're getting sick because of the work we're doing. Uh,
Great.
anyway, it's a
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's shitty. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Apparently today there was a meeting with Equity because they're like currently negotiating their contracts with the Broadway League.
Mm.
I have no idea what's happened, but I know that they had a meeting today. So I'll probably find when I'm scrolling tonight, find out what happened. But they've been having kind of similar negotiation issues, which is cool because that's our sister union. So,
Great.
yeah. And what do, again, performers, high risk environment, putting your body through a lot,
Hmm.
8 shows a week, minimal sleep, stage dooring with random people from all around the world. What do they want to cut? Healthcare.
They just want us all to die.
They really do. And
Like they
also
keep
with
complaining
the,
about the population not being like replaced enough, but
yeah,
I'm like, but you're trying to kill us all? Like what's
yeah.
happening?
Like, why would I bring a child into this? No.
Like
And now,
you're actively trying to unalive all of us already. Like
yeah. And they're trying to cut, I just saw today that they're trying to raise the Social Security minimum age to like push retirement.
that shit's gonna be gone by the time we would
Yeah,
be
no,
anywhere near any of that
no.
anyway. Like we're paying into bullshit right now is what's happening.
Yeah.
That's
I don't have high hopes for us.
no,
Um,
like our
but it
whole
makes me
lives have been
so
kind of shit.
angry.
Like all the systems that have been benefiting the boomers and some of the Gen Xers are not
Mm-mm.
benefiting any generation past. And then it's really funny, not funny, like not funny, funny, but like
Interesting.
interesting when people are like, man, these kids like don't have any ambition. And I'm like, wow, I wonder why. Like,
Why would I?
why would they?
And then when we do, we're told it's unrealistic.
No, I mean like the
The
children I
children,
teach,
children,
like
yeah.
they don't have any ambition because why would they? Like they see that it's not going to happen. Like
Yeah.
nothing good is going to happen for them trying hard. They've watched enough people try hard who get nothing.
Yeah.
So like they literally do not care.
Yeah.
And like why would they? But man, their test scores, am I right? This kid's reading scores are awful. Well, that is so weird that their reading comprehension in English is low when they just moved to the country 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. Anyway, it's a good time. Oh, but of course, the programs that they're using to test the children, which are very important, and we all
Yes, yes, yes. The
need to
end all
be
be all.
the end all be all. Um, just really great sales pitches, and they're
Hmm.
locked into contracts with these companies. And I'm like, is there any research on these programs? I've actually actively looked, and the research that exists is limited and was funded by the company. So I'm like, this is
Interesting.
not an adequate source, but the school district paid for a contract with them for 5 years.
Cool.
Cool. Did anyone like take the kids into consideration at all? No, you just decided to buy a program thinking it's going to solve world hunger, um, when they haven't even talked to a child in like 17 years. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
And the people making the decisions who haven't even seen the inside of a classroom in decades.
They're like, well, the children went back in my day, and I'm like, children were fucking different. Like kids 3 years ago were different than the kids now. Like I can't take anyone
Yeah.
seriously when they try to give classroom advice. I'm like, no, the kids are different. It's a different kind of student. And I
Yeah.
don't mean that in like a negative, like that is just
Fact.
fact. Like we are
Yeah.
teaching a very different kind of student today.
Well, because like the kids you have now, they've been through a lot in their
Mhm.
short academic career. They've been through COVID.
Yeah, in lower elementary.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like next year's sixth graders will be the COVID kindergartners.
Yeah. The ones who never had the opportunity to
Mhm.
build those basic.
No, and they're the ones who have had computers from kindergarten on.
Hmm.
And there is no research to suggest that screen time is beneficial at all for K through 8. But
Yeah.
what do? We assign all of them their own computer or tablet or whatever. But phones are banned. Phones are banned in schools in the state of California. But a Chromebook, that is so different than a phone. That's not a screen. It's the same fucking thing.
No, the phone
It
thing
is,
still pisses me off.
it's the same fucking thing.
It pisses me right off.
Oh my God. No, it's so dumb. Like that was like the dumbest law to have passed. Like I understand like the argument. However, all of their schoolwork and grading is done on an online learning management system. So we still have them in front of a fucking screen the whole time. Do we think that this
It's
research is
different.
different? Like that they're not the same damn thing? Like, can we like use, like, we complain about the children not being able to use critical thinking. What the fuck are we doing?
We're looking at research and saying, oh, never mind.
Like, that makes sense because I like that one. That, moving on.
Cool.
Anyway, like I in real time watched a whole class of kids crash out because of a score they got on an online graded test. And I'm like, we're not doing shit right by these kids. Ugh.
No, no.
Like they were all freaking out. And I'm like, what is happening? They're like, how did I get an F? And I was like, well, I haven't gone in and made my adjustments that I told you I would do for like this one section that I knew was going to be difficult. And they're all like, I'm going to be grounded when I get home. And I'm like, oh, that's right. Your parents have real-time access to all of the grades on this online thing. I just haven't looked at this. We just did an online designed assessment that is online graded. Like, I don't have to do it. Cool, cool. Losing their minds. And that was when I was like, we're fucking up these kids so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we are fucking these kids up so bad.
Yeah.
Like, for what? Like,
Also, I'm not gonna belittle my own majors, like let's be clear, but like you shouldn't be grounded over a grade in theater.
oh my God.
Like that's talk about being in a pressure cooker.
Like, oh my God. Like, like you're in an elective class with me.
Like
Like,
just
just,
okay, take a breath.
like, take a breath.
All involved parties, take a breath.
Like, can we just relax?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm like, literally, you all did not study the vocab well enough, which is fine because you're middle schoolers and I gave you the same assessment as the high school. And I told you that going into it and that I would make my like grade scaling adjustments once everyone had taken it. Hmm. Yeah,
But also imagine being 11 and trying to explain that to your parents.
no. You kidding? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a crazy day. That was a crazy. I mean, it's always kind of a crazy day with those kids. The middle schoolers are wild. But it's one of those things where it's so interesting. Like they can be really difficult to manage, like classroom wise, but like on a very understandable level.
Yeah.
Like I would say none of my students are like students I would be like, that's a behavior problem or that's dead. Like they're not kids that individually I would be like, I think I have some concerns about this kid. It's not like that. Like
Yeah.
they're literally all acting in developmentally appropriate ways. They're just being kids. But the cohesiveness of the class is very interesting. But it's a large class, probably larger than really is recommended for their age groupings,
Yeah.
but it is what is contractually allowed. Um, and I don't have any assistants, I don't have any other adults in the room, and most other of their classes do. Like they'll have like 2 to 3 other adults in the room
Yeah.
to help with different things. Yeah, and I just don't have that. We just don't have enough people. Um, and it's just I have little pockets of different um needs. And it's just impossible for one person to monitor all of those needs all at the same time, as well as the needs of the students who are asking, like, again, just questions
Yeah.
about what they need to be doing. So I have like the kids that need me to help them learn what they're doing, duh. And then I have the kids who need mediation between them and other classmates. And I need the kids who need language support. And then I have the kids that are whatever. There's just all sorts of stuff. Big kids that need tissues, kids that need to go to the bathroom. It's just all of these different things all rolled up in one. A kid who's like, whatever, just normal kid stuff. Normal kid stuff. Like when they leave, sometimes I'm exhausted, but I like step back and I'm like, that was all just like it was all age appropriate. Like I am the adult in the room and they are children. And you
Hmm.
know what? They're acting like
Children.
children. And like that is fine.
Yeah.
But it's really difficult without support and with the fact that they have to operate on fucking screens for most of it,
Yeah.
most of the day.
Is that the same class that has a super high percentage IEP?
No,
Okay.
no, that one they've taken care of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an interesting situation where so an IEP, that's an individual education plan. So that's what they call someone who is a student receiving special education services. There is a recommended percentage because we're an inclusion model school. But there's a recommended percentage for how many students in a classroom should be receiving special education services. And a lot of times, if you have like whatever percentage, then you need to have a special education aide in your room to help make sure they are getting their minutes as outlined in their IEPs, things
Hmm.
like that. And so that even would be helpful support staff.
Yeah.
But I had a class that I think the recommended percentage is 30% in an inclusion model school. I had a classroom that was over 80%.
Okay.
Yeah, found out later that someone had told whoever was putting kids in class to just stick all of the kids with IEPs in that one. And then our coordinator in charge of special ed was like, hey, so
No.
I noticed your class. And I was like, wait, what? Like she pointed out the percentage to me and was like, we're gonna fix that. 'Cause she's like, that can't happen. Like, that's not okay. We're an inclusion school. You can't have, like, that's basically a special day class,
Yeah.
which would be okay if I had a special ed credential and if it was a school that wasn't an inclusion model school, but we're an inclusion model school. So we can't have that. Anyway, so they took care of it, but that was so many schedule changes because I had to lose like half my class and gain a new half.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All of my classes have fluctuated quite a bit. It's
Yeah.
been a very chaotic year.
Mm-hmm. And it's
Yep.
only September.
It's only fucking September. Like, this is ridiculous. We just had 5 week grades due. That's why we had back to school night. And I'm like, I don't even know half these kids because half of them just joined my fucking class this week. This is ridiculous.
No, that
Like, this is
is.
embarrassing to like talk to parents and be like, I don't know your kid as well as I should at this point in the year because I don't know what happened with their schedule, but they weren't in my class until 2 days ago. So they missed,
Well,
and then the parents like, my student is missing a lot of work. And I was like, yeah, because they were just added to my class and I haven't been able to go in and excuse all the assignments that they weren't even in my class for. Yeah. Like
cool.
I see like I have almost 200 students. Like I don't have time to go in and fix 200 students' grades every single day and
I'm
check that.
surprised you know 200 kids' names.
Don't know them all.
And that's okay.
Yeah. Most of them, but there's one class where I'm like, ugh. Especially if they're the classes I have at the end of the day. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm because I'm dead. I'm over it.
Yeah. We've left. We've
Not
checked
like
out.
over them, like they're fine, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm like I'm very like I'm like sorry y'all, I'm so tired. Let me like get
Yeah.
my Diet Coke. How are you doing? Are you okay? Like you haven't even had lunch yet. I haven't had lunch yet. The high school doesn't have lunch until 1:27. Yeah,
And what time do they start?
8:30. Hmm. They have what's called nutrition between the first and second classes of the day, but honestly, most of my students don't even get it. Like they don't even go and grab the food. Like, why didn't you go get anything? Like it's free. Go get the food. Get like a piece
Yeah.
of fruit or something. They have like good stuff sometimes. Like they had new ham and cheese croissants. Like I'm like, get a ham and cheese croissant. Like, what are you doing? Go get breakfast. Because they used to call it breakfast,
Yeah.
but now they don't serve breakfast before school. They do the nutrition. So it's like kids can get to
Interesting.
school by 8:30. We give them that like 10-minute nutrition time to eat. Yeah, I have kids that come into my room literally right, like literally, I will be waiting for all of my kids to leave for my first class so I can run to the bathroom. And like I'll run to the bathroom, and when I come back in, I already have three kids in my class for the next class. And I'm like, you still have 8 minutes until you have to be in here. Why are you in here?
Yeah, I got nothing for that.
I'm like, you didn't want food? No. Okay.
That's a long time still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
It's a fun time.
Sounds like it.
127. Like that's obscene. Obscene.
Yeah. No.
I remember being told at some point in this school year that there have been no complaints of there not being enough food for students, like at lunch times or whatever. I had one student that was like, is it possible for me to leave like a teeny bit early from this class because I really want a salad? And every time, by the time I get over there, all of the salads are gone and they don't have any more. And I'm like, so that information was a fucking lie. Like there are kids that aren't getting, like it's not that there's not enough food, but there's not enough of the food that they want.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all don't listen to these kids. They'll
No,
stop.
absolutely not.
Why would they listen to the children? They're only the largest group of stakeholders, but the ones with the least say. It's okay. They can sue the district when they're adults. Um, it's so funny, but there are actually always so many like school district related lawsuits, and they
Yeah.
happen later. Um, I mean, not always, a lot of times there are in real time too. I know way too much. That's
Well,
that's what we got.
yeah.
But
All right.
the amount of money in schools that gets spent on fucking lawsuits. I mean, can you just do something right the first time?
Ideally.
Ideally, I don't know, like care about the kids. Weird.
Yeah, no.
Only
Not enough money to care about the
not
kids.
enough money to care about the kids.
Only the test
But only to
scores.
fucking like get those test scores up. My God.
Maybe if we look at the root of the problem,
No, they gotta just read.
like
Teach
also
them to read better.
also you're at a tier.
Title one.
Okay. So like let's consider like the poverty issue here.
Yeah.
That might correlate to the test scores. I don't know. I'm just a girl, but
I'm like, anytime people like someone tells me like, oh yeah, we have to buy these t-shirts for a thing, and I'm like, this is a fucking Title One school and someone's requiring you to buy something? What? What kind of fresh hell is this? Like that was never a thing that happened in my like normal public school. It was
yeah.
like if it was a requirement, they had secured funding.
Yeah.
Or at least if it was like, oh, here are things that you can buy. Oh, hey, by the way, if you are like low income qualified, we have like come see this person during this time and we can get it for you kind of a thing,
Yeah.
like very discreet. Like, so there were always like programs in place
Hmm.
so that the students who couldn't afford it could still get the things.
Yeah.
Why don't we have that? We're a Title One school. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah,
You'd think that would even exist in the district to just automatically, what do I know?
whatever. They want to cut our health insurance and kill the teachers and, I don't know, berate the children for not testing well, and then fire the PSWs who are responsible for helping maintain students' mental health because that doesn't fucking matter because that's not data that's tested on these test scores. And like, we have mental health issues off the charts. Like, why are we not trying to?
Oh,
But
'cause
again, that
yeah,
you'd have to care about the kids. We don't care about kids in this country.
no,
So, not
no.
even a little bit.
Once they're out of the womb, they're on their own.
Yeah.
But up until that point, we really care.
Yep. Yep. And then yeah, and then if you are like someone who does like actually care, for some reason you're the problem. Like just trying to actually care. Like, funny how that works. But their test scores though,
That's the real.
man, they don't know how to take care of their Chromebooks. they got to put their cell phones away because that's against the law now. And you know how bad screen time is on their young minds. I'm like, right, so let's just place a bigger screen in front of them and expect them to do all of their schoolwork on that because that's
Yeah.
different than a phone. Anyway, I have a lot of ideas for my applied improvement project for my doctoral program.
Yeah, I don't know if we've really said that on the podcast, but Siri is now working on her doctorate.
Yeah, like an idiot, but whatever.
I feel like if I really wanted to, I could go. I'm not going to because this was take way
It's
too
so
much effort.
expensive.
But if I really wanted to, if we had a hired editor, this is where I would instruct the editor to insert clips of all the times you said on air, "Do not ever let me go back to school."
Yeah. The thing is, to work your way up the pay
You
scale,
gotta do stuff.
you got to take classes.
That's a better way to put it.
And most people just take random community college classes. And my mom was like, why would you waste time and money just taking random classes when you could take random classes that build up to your next degree? And I'm like,
Fair point.
fucking good ass point. All right. Because then by the time
You know what also moves you up the pay scale?
a doctorate,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that adds a different. Honestly, it's so laughable in this district. A master's degree is an additional $540 a year. A doctorate, I think, is an additional 1,000 a year. Isn't that depressing? A year. Split between all of your paychecks.
12 months. That's less than $100 a month.
It makes me laugh. It makes me laugh.
That made me want to throw up a little bit.
Yeah, it matters more that you've taken X number of classes and then like your number of years.
Okay, cool.
So I'm in year 4.
We're gonna max out this pay scale.
We're gonna work real hard to get myself to the bottom of that. And then years, that just takes time.
Yeah.
LOL. But
I am going to be a sugar baby. That is, I am determined.
it's not like that much. Um,
No, I know. It's less than $100 a month.
what?
Never mind.
Um, I'm just thinking like teachers don't even like necessarily hit the 10K a month
No.
tier, like with taxes and everything too.
Yeah.
Um, but no, by the time I finish my doctorate, we'll see what else is in store because that can open up some other opportunities. So we'll see.
Hmm.
We'll see how that goes. But
Yeah.
we're chilling for now. We're just bumping my way up that pay scale, and then
Hmm.
when I finish this program, then we'll be a doctor, and I could probably get hired for a decent amount more at a university.
Yeah.
That would be the ideal
Yeah.
path.
Uh-huh.
Because also, how cool would it be if I could find a university that could hire me that would also give free tuition to myself and potential children?
Oh, yeah, that was my first thought when you said university.
That would be the goal.
Yeah.
Let's make this as beneficial as possible.
Yeah.
So, the plan.
Hmm.
The plan.
That's a great song.
Uh,
Two different brains right now.
There's this like part of my hair that's like straight. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, we did have a casualty at Disney today. Siri lost a piece of hair tinsel.
That was really funny. We said
It
thank.
fell right on my shoe.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good time. She was like,
I immediately put my shoe in her face and said, "Get
I was
it!"
like, put your foot on the ground so I can step on the hair and you can move your foot.
The tinsel was attached to a hair.
Yeah, because
That's how it
that's
fell
how it
out.
works. Yeah.
But still,
Yeah, I think I see like 2 pieces still.
yeah, I can, there's a couple.
Okay, so maybe there's some more. I don't know.
I mean, I'd say on each side there's a couple pieces.
Man, I don't know. They're,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're at Three Sisters all the time.
Yep, I can get more.
Hmm. Oh.
Yeah, it's a good time. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm so tired.
Yeah, well, I think that will bring us to the end of this. I think this is the most you've ever talked on this podcast.
Oh my God. I went on a rant about how much we don't care about fucking, I don't know, so dumb. Anyway,
Yep.
yep.
I believe the children of
That's
the
the thing. I'm
future.
like, listen, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty that there is. So, anyway,
I
I
heard
decided
that
long ago.
all in Jack Black's voice.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. All right, that's going to bring us to the end of this episode of Clearly
Please,
Thriving.
yeah. Anyway,
I'm Allison Clay,
I'm Siri
and
Harkins.
we are thriving.
Clearly.
Clearly.